Welcome to Mornings on Main Street. I'm your host, Stephanie Miller. Thanks for joining us. Since 1998, Preston Taylor Ministries has taken steps to address the challenges faced by low-income communities in Nashville. On today's Mornings on Main Street, you'll hear from Executive Director Dwight Johnson. Johnson shares what some families are facing right now in 2025 with the growth of the Nashville area and why he is so glad to expose the age groups that he works with to positive community events. But first, let's get a check of the weather and see what's in store for us this weekend as we make our weekend plans.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather on Main Street.
Good Friday morning, Taylor Plott here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with a check on your forecast. Starting off your Friday, just a few clouds around. Cannot completely rule out some showers during the morning hours. Better chance will be during the afternoon and evening, mainly east of Interstate 65. So we're talking more eastern Tennessee going into your afternoon hours. Most places are just going to be dry. That continues into your evening hours as well, with just a few passing clouds, temperatures in the 70s and 80s. And going into your Saturday, maybe some slightly better rain chances during the afternoon and evening. Here's your 7-day forecast. We are looking forward to that nice relief with some fall-like temperatures coming in early next week. 81s for Tuesday and Wednesday, lows down into the 60s and 50s. So there is some relief in sight from all the heat that we've been dealing with over the past several weeks.
If you want the latest in weather conditions, be sure to tune in to our Busy Bee Plumbing Weather Report each weekday on Mornings on Main Street. Brought to you, of course, by Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. We will keep you updated on the latest conditions outside, like severe weather, heat, snow, rain, and even hail.
At Delta Dental of Tennessee, we know our success begins and ends with providing superior quality service, and that includes serving those who need it most. This year, we're celebrating 25 years of giving back to the community we call home. Delta Dental, along with our Smile 180 Foundation, supports Tennessee's dental colleges and oral health education, children's hospitals, free and reduced cost dental clinics, and other like-minded charities. Here's to the next 25 plus years of ensuring healthy smiles.
He shoots, and he scores!
Welcome back. I had the pleasure of meeting Dwight Johnson. He's the executive director with Preston Taylor Ministries at this year's Kids Dental Day. The work they do is incredible. Now, through Preston Taylor Ministries, youth in underserved communities are able to connect with a caring adult, a positive peer group, a purpose, and educational opportunities.
So Preston Taylor Ministries' mission is to do three things: to help students discover joy-filled friendships, help them discover their God-inspired dreams, and help them have a love for learning. And so exposing them to partnerships, opportunities that allow them to do those three things in any given moment. We believe that is the center of what will make them who they have been created to be. So this is year number 3. I also personally am connected with City Current, so I go to their breakfast, once a quarter through a friend of mine that invites me. But from there, got exposed to this event, and I just thought, man, it would be amazing to get some of our babies out here for, dental day, getting a screening, free shoes, and then just exposure to what other partners in the community are doing, what resources are out there, but then also for them to have like the opportunity to get free books. And, and it's also just a good day to just get on the bus and come out from summer camp regular schedule for a little while and come have some fun. No one does any good thing by themselves, right? So I think it's important for me because there are so many different needs that exist for these families, for these babies that are living in the city, And it would be easy for an organization like PTM to look at that need and go, oh, we need to create the solution. The problem is we only can do so much. We only have so much bandwidth, and we only have so much that we can pour into those needs. And so having events like this allows us to point parents in a different direction and resources and say, like, hey, this is something that is available for your student. This is something that you get to lead, you get to control, but also get to expose them to. And for us, it's an opportunity to build partnerships with people that are doing great things in the community. And so for me, that becomes one of the most important things and what makes an event like this so amazing. Nashville as a city is growing at a rapid pace. But that growth, while good in some ways, the growth doesn't always account for the people that have been here and the people that get pushed out or are not always thought about when you are talking about a growth model. And so I think that that's one of the biggest things right now is how can we wrap ourselves around families that are trying to navigate the rising price of cost of living, trying to navigate school, where do I send my child? Here are all the different needs that my child has as it relates to their education. And but then just also, there's just the financial needs. So there's always a need for more, right? There's just always a need for more money or more people. But I think at the root of, even outside of the surface level of more money, more people, there is this growth that's happening in Nashville. And my voice and my desire is for that growth to be more inclusive of families that are being affected by that growth. So Preston Taylor Ministries on Instagram at Preston Taylor Ministries, Facebook page, Preston Taylor Ministries, and then we have our website, you guessed it, PrestonTaylorMinistries.org. And we share stories on our social media platforms. We're always updating on what we're doing, what we have going on, opportunities that are coming up. So anyone can find us in any of those spaces.
He shoots, and he scores!
They walk among us, but at 240 miles per hour, they become something more. They're thrill seekers, risk takers, and maybe just a little bit unhinged. Buckle up. This new era of speed, this racing revolution, it's just getting started.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Miller. Main Street Media is partnering with Borchetta Bourbon Music City Grand Prix at the Nashville Superspeedway to send a family of 4 to the race August 31st. To register, please visit any Main Street Media website and look for the Register Here banner. You'll also receive some fantastic Borchetta Bourbon Music City merchandise. We look forward to seeing you at the race. Welcome back. I almost missed it, but made a quick U-turn to check out Yoder's Country Store. It's located 5 or so miles west of Paris, Tennessee. And this country store offers a variety of treats, local canned goods, fresh meats and cheeses. Fantastic for lunch on the road or, lunch inside if you like. I treated myself to homemade potato soup. That was delicious, let me tell you. And a jar of pickled okra that's still in my fridge. I think I've gone through half of that right now. And if you find yourself passing by, well, stop and pop into Yoder's Country Store there in Paris, Tennessee. Thanks for joining us here at Mornings on Main Street. We'll see you back here later on.